Yay, cloud. Man, if we want to keep Liara on romance interest, we almost have to do the Shadow Broker. And we're going to go to Ilium anyway. Might as well go do the Shadow Broker. It's not that big a deal. It's kind of fun to snipe them in their face. Shogun, what's up, man? Oh, see, you are first here, bro. You are first here. Time to go do some shit. Pretty much got the day now. Steve, what's up? What is going on? Yeah, I pretty much got the day. I hope most of the day. I might have to go out somewhere to eat tonight, like late tonight. Like, well, not late, but 7 or 8-ish maybe. Got my phone here, so I'll find out if that needs to happen. If it doesn't, then good, right? I like it when I have a long expanse of playtime ahead of us so we can go shoot many things in the face. No worries. I'm wondering if I want to get Kasumini done right now. I should have took friggin' Oh, you've been scanning? No scanning yet. We're gonna do some scanning. At some point we will do some scanning. We may even have to go over here and scan Uranus. Not Uranus, I mean, you know what I'm saying. But anyway, yeah. What's up, Fate? Just to hear Edie's sarcastic ass remark when you do it. Because I mean, why not, right? Man, why don't we go do this right now? It's a little early. You don't really get any upgrades though, right? I mean, you get the locust though. Yeah, I want the locust. Fuck it, we're gonna go get the locust right now. And we have to spend all of our gas to go get it, apparently. So what's up with you guys? How's your weekend and all that? Anything exciting happen?
Probe launched.
There's 5 planets in here? Really? That's right, and like none of them have anything on them either, for whatever reason.
Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe.
I watched a video, and it was the dude was playing on Insanity. And he was basically one-shotting collectors with whatever he hit them with, like late game, like on collector ship type shit, where they're doing the little floating things. Progressively hotter wings, as the beer flows, the courage grows. I can eat that. Give me 20 of them. I don't even need no water. Yeah. Hey, who won? Who won the Suns game? Actually, I was actually gonna check. I didn't get to see any of it, and I didn't even get to see it on ESPN either. So who won? I would guess the Suns. Oh, the Bucks. Oh shit! I said the Bucks might win in 6 if the Suns don't take the next one, because now we're going back to Milwaukee. So that means basically, aside from the 2-0 jump, the Bucks would sweep them. If you think about it. You're down 2-0 and then you come back and you win 4-2. That means you swept. You didn't get a sweep by the scoreboard, but you got a sweep. 4 straight in the finals. That's something. I'm not saying the Bucks are going to do that. It's very likely that the Suns will just go on a ridiculous ass shooting streak and blow out the Bucks at home 163-80. It's possible, but The Bucks, I don't know, man. Giannis is one of those. He smells blood now.
Probe away.
Nobody gave him a chance after the first game, and so certainly nobody gave him a chance after the second one. Now they're up a game. Shit. What did Giannis get? Oh, the Suns blew. So okay. Oh, did they really? Well, it happens. You can say the Bucks blew one of those games too, right? The first two games, didn't the Bucks blow one of them? They had it and they just fucked it off in like the last 4 minutes or something. I mean, to be fair, everyone's going to do that sometimes. I'm not trying to defend either team. I'm just saying. But it's a little more crunch time right now. Now it's best out of 3. You don't want to go down 1 in a best out of 3 because then you have to sweep. You have to win 2 straight. The Suns literally have to win the next 2 games straight. And they haven't shown... Well, they've shown they can win 2 straight. They've shown they can. So, I mean, I guess it's possible. Oh, do you? Oh, wow. Oh, well. Well, shit. I hope it at least goes to Game 7 to at least make it. Then it's worth your money. You got to spend $100 on basically enjoying 7 games with all the elation and all the disappointment and everything that comes with it, the emotional roller coaster and all that. $100 is worth an entire 7-game series. You don't really want it to end in 6 now. Even if you win, you almost don't want it to end in 6 now, right? But now the Suns have to win 2 straight. That's crazy. Go up 2-0, and now you have to finish out 2-0.
Launching probe.
I always like to imagine, okay, so this is where Kasumi's little thing is, where the little party is. I always kind of imagine wherever the party's at, you start dropping probes on that motherfucker, and you've got all these people in fancy suits ducking, like, what the fuck? It would be kind of funny if you could get a cutscene with that. Probes coming from outer space.
Launching probe.
He landed in the front lawn and busting through the moonlight and shit in the ceiling and stuff. Come on, man. That wouldn't be awesome, but all right, whatever.
Probe away.
Things we need to see as gamers.
Launching probe.
I would like to thank Shogun and T-Verse, although T-Verse isn't here for the beer from last week. I still have some, and I'm enjoying the shit out of this on a Sunday. I'm going to enjoy these beers on this Sunday, hanging out with you guys, shooting people in the face with a sniper rifle. That's what I'm going to do, and I no shame to my game at all whatsoever. Okay, Kasumi. Well, her Shadow Strike shit, I wish I could just turn that off. Because she always runs out there, stabs somebody in the back, and then if she can't blink back out, then she dies way the fuck out there. And then if I revive her, she immediately dies again. It's really kind of annoying, actually. All right, well we'll just roll with that. Well, that's an interesting. Almost every other time I would go with recharge time, but her weapon damage. That's really not what she does. She's always using her powers, right? So she might as well use them more. I guess her weapons are kind of secondary. Yeah, I'll go with recharge time. That's fine. Off we go.
Looking good, Miss Allison Gunn.
The last money I put on a series was, God, I guess it was last year. This is how long it's been. I do almost no sports betting. I would say I roll pretty well when I sports bet, but I stay away from it long enough to not get clouded by overconfidence or my own teams. Like, I stay away from my own teams unless I'm just I like the Green Bay Packers. I like the Cincinnati Bengals. With the Packers, You're pretty much good to win a majority of the time, at least the last few years. With the Bengals, who the fuck knows, right? So I don't bet on the Bengals. I just like the Bengals. I've always liked the Bengals. I have no idea why. Well, I've even got a jersey of Carl Pickens. I can show it to you guys. A Carl Pickens jersey from 1990. It's either 95 or 96. And I think it was 96, and I think that was the first year with Jeff Blake. I think. Maybe second year with Jeff Blake. And I think it was the year right before they got Darnay Scott. And watching Carl Pickens and Darnay Scott catch almost anything. Dude, it was stupid. All Jeff Blake could do was throw a fucking bomb down the side. That's all he could do. He couldn't read a defense, and he had his problems. But, oh my God, man. And watching Carl Pickens in his rookie year with Boomer Esiason's last year, and old Boomer hitting him for 65 yards in stride down the sideline, oh God, it was a thing of beauty. Maybe I fell in love with Carl Pickens. I was like, this is, I mean, I know everybody's got their Jerry Rices and their Chris Carters and all that, and all those dudes are completely solid. I get it, Megatrons and all that, but Carl Pickens to me was just he was that flank receiver that just lit it up, man. He kind of started that shit. I'm not saying he really started. Well, he kind of did. Because you got him, and then you had that one dude in Buffalo that wound up going to Green Bay, the white dude. What was his name? He was like literally he was at the time, I think, the fastest receiver. Fastest 40 time, fastest turf time too. Because in game, sometimes those 40 times don't translate to actual game. But he was fast on grass too. Oh my God, that dude could light it up. Like, he's just fat. Nobody could catch him. You just couldn't catch him. If he caught in stride, if he had you beat by a foot, as soon as he got the ball in his hands, he would separate, and you'd be like, what the fuck? You know, you'd have fast corners on his ass, and he would just act like you were standing still. It's crazy. Can't even remember his name. But anyway, that was in the 90s. That's kind of when receivers like that started really coming into the burners. Like, I mean, just burners, where 40 times all of a sudden that was the shit. That's what it seemed like to me. Before that, it was obviously your ability to run routes and catch, and that was, you know, Jerry Rice's claim to fame, was his ability just to run a route and burn you on his cuts. He would just, and he'd be open, you know. Yeah, anyway, whatever.
I'm wearing this get up for a reason.
You look really out of place at a society party in armor.
Ben, okay, I can't say all that, but hey, thanks for following, Ben. Just say Ben. Say cool.
Now's probably a good time to fill me in on the details.
Now, what was that dude's name? He had a short name too. Damn it.
Our friend Hawk is throwing.
He played in Buffalo, and then he went to Green Bay.
A couple dozen of the worst liars.
I think he was there their Super Bowl year, as a matter of fact. 96.
All bringing gifts as a tribute to the man
I think.
himself.
Anyway, whatever.
Our tribute is a lovely statue of your old friend Saren, rendered with loving detail and filled to the brim with our weapons and armor. You can keep your pistol as long as it's concealed. It won't
Hero
lose
name,
it
gotcha.
upside on. Once inside, we'll make our way to Hawk's vault door, somewhere in the back of the ballroom. Then, we case the security and start peeling away the layers. The statue should be there, waiting for you to crack it open and arm up. Then we just waltz into the vault and take back KG's gray box. And I'll find
Just waltz off in there, and that's it, huh? Oh, yeah, all right then.
Box that makes it work.
That's the plan, huh? We'll just
The
waltz
gray
right
box
on in there and
will
just
keep
take their shit.
everything from all the codes and plans he stole to all the time we spent together. Wrapped up in those memories is the secret he stole. KG never told me what it was, but the information got him killed.
Okay, so we're going to assume this is information that Cerberus really wants, and that Kasumi wants it for personal reasons, and Cerberus knows she's going to look at it, so even if she destroys the gray box, they're going to be after what's in her head, what she knows of what's in the gray box. And we always see what Cerberus will do to even their own spies and plants and so on and so forth. We'll torture the shit out of them.
This ought to be interesting.
That's
But
what I'm going
that's
for.
what she wants to do. I just want the SMG. That Locust is a bad son of a bitch.
This is our stop.
So I guess we're gonna buy all the SMG, sniper rifle, and pistol enhancements. I want all that shit this time. Usually I only upgrade like one weapon that I'm using. Maybe a second weapon that my teammates generally use. Like,
Hold a moment.
well, a lot of times if I'm running with like Miranda and Garrus, Garrus has got assault rifles and snipers.
No, Mr. Hawk.
Miranda's got
Just do what
pistols
you
and SMGs, and then my character, depending on what I'm running.
Donovan Hawk.
Allison Gunn. A pleasure.
What a
Sir,
dick.
The scanners
Oh, I'm gonna
aren't
enjoy
showing
blowing
anything.
him up. Hey, what's up, T?
Don't think our guests
Oh,
will
T,
come
thought I
all
would
the way
thank you
here
for
from Ilium
the beer
just
this
to
last week.
cause trouble
You and Shogun.
for you.
You and Shogun made it happen. I have a complete
You
open
might
day
pass through
on the
this
middle of a
one.
Sunday, and I
You're
can sit here.
invited after all, but
I
I'll
actually
ask
got
the
some
company
sleep
to
last
remain
night.
outside.
Yep,
You understand.
sure
Barbara.
fucking did. Actually got some sleep. Instead of getting back on stream about 11 or 12 and grinding until 5 in the morning, I got to sleep about, I think about 1, 12 or 1 or something. And shit, woke up, I don't know, an hour ago or something. Hour and a half ago. Yeah, it was nice.
If it makes you feel more secure, she can wait outside.
Good to see we're not going to have a problem. Enjoy the party.
Oh, we're gonna have a
Well,
problem.
That didn't go as I expected.
Don't worry about it. I can handle it from here.
That's good, because you'll have to do all the talking. I'll stay out of sight and stick with you the best I can.
I love her lip tattoo, man.
We'll keep radio contact in case something goes wrong.
Oh shit. Bad day? On a Sunday? Bad day already?
In case the security. We'll figure out the next step then.
You can share with us. We'll make it better.
Did you ever contain that situation on the holiday?
Oh, that? A quick application of force, a little pressure, and bam, done.
Although I can't exactly call good day yet. Don Beebe, yes! That was a fast son of a bitch. You know what? And I think their Super Bowl year, I don't think he made it to the Super Bowl. I think he blew his knee or some shit and never really came back from it either. I think he blew his knee or tore something. Oh, geez, I want to say like around like week 10, week 11. Favre limped into the... That's why Andre Rison got all that acclaim. He even got MVP to the Super Bowl, I think, for that one kickoff return. He was a return specialist. He really wasn't even a starting wide receiver. They had to use him as a receiver because they had nobody. BB was down, and he was missing his other number one. Like, everybody that came in the Super Bowl, I believe, was all second, third, fourth wideouts. Because I've seen Favre throw to offensive linemen before because he ran out of tight ends. Especially if they go play Tampa Bay. Everybody's down there in the swamp throwing up and shit on the sideline. They can't even move. And Favre's calling plays to offensive linemen and saying, just run 5 yards out and turn right and look for the ball. Like, literally. And then win with that. Favre was a bad son of a bitch, too. But, yeah. Favre's probably my favorite player of all time. Just overall, just if I were to pick a favorite player, I'd say it was Favre. Because he just made football fun to watch. Regardless of what you think about his play. And I saw him do stuff that was... He should have been to 2 more Super Bowls. And he'd probably won them if he got there just because he's that type of player. But actually, he should have been to 3 more. He should have been to one with Minnesota. And did the same shit in Minnesota that he did in Green Bay during 2 NFC championships. The exact same thing. Just went to gunslinging it when you didn't have to.
What's your read on
Oh well.
Enjoy the
Doesn't matter. He was still... fun to watch. The only motherfucker I know could run around on a broken ankle with a broken thumb and throw for 4,000 yards with a broken ankle and a broken thumb on his throwing hand. And I'm actually not making that up. That's just ridiculous. Dude was just silly. Favorite player.
Very nice.
There's
more
been better
than I
quarterbacks.
expected.
Technically better. Although Favre held a lot of records for a while there. A lot of other players had to play for an extra 4 or 5 years
Password-protected
to
voice
catch him.
lock, kinetic barrier, DNA
all good.
scanner. Looks like an EX700 series. Everything a Vault needs to be impenetrable.
This gonna be a problem?
Please, remember who you're talking to. We'll need to get a voice sample for the voice lock. You'll have to go chat.
So what's up, T, man? T.
We'll have to find a password too. DNA, child's play. We should find plenty of DNA samples in Hawk's private quarters. And the barrier? Cut the power. Never fails. If we can find it. KG could get through his system.
Hey, T-Verse, would it cheer you up to,
And I'm better. Let's get to it.
Huge. Oh, I don't hate the Bears. Being a Packer fan, I don't hate the Bears. I don't. I hate Minnesota. I fucking hate Minnesota. I pity Detroit. I wonder about the Bears because they always like, you got a bunch of offense and you get a defensive coach. Then you get an offensive coach and you got a bunch of defense. And it's like your moving parts never line up ever. You'll have all this and none of that, and so you got this who wants to use the little of what you have here and waste all this shit. And then when those people get sick of it and want to go play on another team so they can maybe win something, you lose all that, but then you get a whole shit ton of this because you got big draft picks, and then you get a coach who wants to use the little that you got over here, and you can't make anything happen because all you got is this. And so nothing ever lines up for you guys. And then if you do manage to limp into the Super Bowl, like that one time against the Colts, right? Which was just a gimme for Peyton Manning. Bears shouldn't have been there that year. Then there's other times where they probably should have gone and didn't. They're like there's a word for it. They're
Looks like the barrier's power cable runs under the floor here. I'll set your Omni tool to scan for electromagnetic fields.
Oh, well, I guess we better do that then. I think we just run right over here for this. We can make this quick. What's the word for it? Quandary? Or whatever. Where something it's an enigma, maybe? It just doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Like I said, I don't hate the Bears at all. I don't.
One sec.
I straight up pity the Lions, hate the fucking Vikings. The only thing I hate worse than the Vikings is the Dallas Cowboys. That's the only thing I hate worse than the Vikings. I hate the Dallas Cowboys literally with a passion. In fact, I enjoy hating them more almost as much as I enjoy rooting for my team. Really, seriously. There's actual animosity there, I think. To tell you the truth. I mean, just to be honest, I'd be lying if I said there wasn't.
Some say Commander Shepard is still...
That door goes to a security room. I'll take care of the lock. There we go.
Oh wow. Oh, both. So this isn't just a today thing. This is the whole weekend thing. Oh wow. I'm guessing you got the news about the job Friday, whether it affected you or not. The girl turned you down on Saturday, and now here you are on Sunday. Like, what the fuck? Work, relationship, not a whole lot less. Other than your spiritual life, there's not a whole lot else to really strive for here. Well, it's not. Well, you know how jobs go, but it's not necessarily over with the girl. Not necessarily. Give her a day or two to come around. But don't wow, okay, don't take my advice first. So if this sounds like advice, don't take it. I have certainly no. But in my experience from having witnessed this, if you not necessarily play hard to get, but don't let her know unless you already have. If you already have, which is a mistake I would make. But if you haven't already let her know how much it crushed you, then to just be okay with it. But don't overplay the we can just be friends thing. Just treat it as, well, now you're just another girl. I shot my shot, you turned me down, now you're back with the rest of the pack. You're not special anymore. And so she needs to make you special. And she might, if you can portray that. Doesn't necessarily mean being fake, it means discipline. Refraining from the extra steps you'd want to make to let her know how much she means to you. Well, girls have a tendency to want to play on that. And no matter how sweet they might be, they have a tendency to want to play on that. That's just experience. And I certainly would make all the mistakes. I would make every single mistake. I wouldn't even follow the advice I just gave you, if you want to call it that. I wouldn't, because I'm not that smart or disciplined. But if you can find the wherewithal to do that, you never know. Doesn't necessarily mean it's dead. Doesn't have to be. Oh, I like the Bengals too. That's my AFC team. Like when everybody was going for Denver and everybody's going for Pittsburgh, and now everybody's on Baltimore's bandwagon, and they're starting to be on the Browns bandwagon, which it's nice to see the Browns win something. To be honest, if the Browns went to the Super Bowl or went to the championship against the Bengals or went to the Super Bowl against the Packers and won, I wouldn't be mad because they've never had one. And they probably deserve it more than any other franchise in the league, including the Bengals or anyone else. The Browns really deserve one because their fans are rabid, faithful, loyal, have been fucked over by team management and everything. It's a long history. I mean, they basically stole the Cleveland team, gave it to Baltimore. Baltimore went and did some shit with it, started the team again, almost got there a couple times and didn't do shit with it. And you almost root for them just because they are the underdog. I honestly, I think the Browns are more the underdog than Cincinnati was. At least Cincinnati got to see the Super Bowl a couple times. Too bad it was against Frisco. Oh, Burrow's a bad son of a bitch. Best career in college for any quarterback of all time. Ever. Bar none. He broke the single season touchdown record against nothing but playoff teams. They were all playoff teams. These are sub NFL caliber teams against your Clemsons and against your Alabamas and against your fucking everybody else's. They were beating playoff teams. There are 3 teams that didn't make the playoffs the year that Burrow won that championship because of Jeff Burrow. He single-handedly kept 3 teams out of the playoffs altogether by himself. And the rest of them that made it, he beat their ass so convincingly with quarterback play. Well, he had good receivers. Who the fuck didn't? Alabama had all that. A&M had all that. Oh, no. I didn't want to hear it. No. With what he had, I don't care if he had your future next Jerry Rice, Chris Carter, and Megatron on his team all at the same time. You still have to get through Alabama defenses and shit like that. You have to beat them. I don't care how much talent you got around you. You have to be able to use it. And he destroyed every fucking record, every meaningful record against that touchdown record was set by it was like fucking Houston or something like that against nothing but 3 and 4A colleges, community colleges is when that touchdown record was set. He broke that record against playoff teams. Can't tell me shit. That's the best single season of any college quarterback ever in history. But times 1,000. Nobody will ever catch it. Ever. You may beat that record by the numbers, but not against the talent that Burrow had to face week in, week out. And he was wrecking their shit. 49-6. He was destroying them. And it was mostly him. He got the credit he deserved on that. And had he not blown out his knee last year, who knows? Cincinnati wouldn't have made the playoffs, but he was looking good. The highlights, you just never got to see any Cincinnati games. You didn't get to see how this dude steps in with no offensive line, no team around him, and no fucking coaching. And he still managed to win a few games there and put up decent numbers. And it's kind of hard not to throw a few picks when you're under duress every single fucking snap. You put Burrow in Green Bay, Frisco, LA Rams, even Cleveland now, Miami. You put Burrow in New York, the Giants, if they ever get their offensive line together. You put him in Baltimore. Baltimore wins those Super Bowls. Yeah, that happens. Oh my God, you're pitting him up. Yeah, I sure the fuck am, because he's a quarterback, not a throwing running back. All respect to Lamar Jackson for doing what he does. I mean, he makes that team go probably when it shouldn't sometimes. Because of all that, I just stole your TV set ass running around and shit. Yeah, he does that. But Burrow, you put Burrow in a team like that, within 2 or 3 years, you got a championship. I believe that. I actually do believe that. Maybe at one time. Well, as of last year, not counting this year's trades, let's see. The NFC South had Breeze, Brady, and no one else of note, really, I don't think. NFC North had The boy that's with the Rams now, that was with Detroit. We'll see if he's really all that. We'll see if he's really a star starting quarterback that just had a bad team, or he's just a B quarterback that just always overplayed himself and just put up numbers. Whatever his name was. Then you got Rodgers. Wouldn't trade Rodgers for pretty much anybody, to be honest. Not just because Green Bay, but just because the dude's fucking sick. He makes do with a lot less than a lot of other people get to work with. Yeah, I guess you can't really talk about anybody else in the North, though. Bears in Minnesota, quarterback is probably a big part of their problem. Yeah. AFC North, yeah, right? I mean, I'm not a Roethlisberger fan. I think personally he's a piece of shit. But I mean, he's got rings and shit. I mean, you know, he's done it. He's been there and done that. I think he's lost a little bit, but he's getting older, so that's fair. I mean, every quarterback starts to lose it a little bit. And then what's his face in Cleveland? Jackson in Baltimore, and Burrow in Cincinnati. Yeah, you know, I agree. Even as of last year, even with injuries and all that other shit. Yeah, you're probably, I think you're right. The West you've got what's his face in Seattle, and then you've got I can't believe they cut that dude with the Rams. Golf. I don't know how you invest that much in him and build a team around him and then drop him, but maybe getting that dude from Detroit will give them the spark they need, because they're like the Yankees, but they're the Yankees that are actually going to have to pay the piper someday. The Rams when the salary cap catches up to them, oh God, they're going to have to cut the entire fucking team. They're going to be decimated. They're going to be a college team for a little while after. This is the last year, maybe one more year in their window, and then it's over. They can't. They have to let everybody go. All those back heavy ass contracts of $160 million for every single fucking player on the team. Yeah, they're stacking their team like the Yankees. They really did. I don't know how you trust that dude from Detroit to get behind the helm of something like that, though. That's a gamble. I respect him for gambling, but yeah, it's a gamble.
Someone's
You
coming.
can't be back here.
Take him down.
My shields are down.
Kick some ass. On my screen.
I have an idea. See what you can find.
Oh, give me the. Oh, I forgot. This is a money grab. You get like 60,000 credits from this DLC right here. You got to earn it, but you get it.
Got something?
The password is Perugia.
Huh. That's the name of the man who stole the Mona Lisa. Nice. I tapped into their communications. Maybe it'll come in handy. We still need that voice
KTV
sample from Hall.
420. Somebody watches a lot of anime and smokes a lot of weed on the BioWare development team, at least back then. KTV 420 with a Krogan just going off. Obvious reference, that one. Yeah, if you would have taken AFC quarterback from any of the 4 AFC teams and put them anywhere else, you could win. All 4 teams. Yeah. I think, I don't even think that's...
Chief Rowe, huh? She sounds like a hard ass.
I hear Mr. Hawk's vault is exquisite.
Who could know? He never lets anyone near it. Mr. Hawk's private rooms are off limits to guests without security clearance.
I have clearance to go in.
On whose authority?
I have authorization from Chief Rowe.
Okay, 1 second. Chief Rowe, Samuels. Have you given access authorization to Mr. Hawk's private rooms?
They have access, Samuels. They'll stop bothering me.
Got it. Sorry to bother you, ma'am. Okay, you're clear to go in. Enjoy the party.
You like that? So you don't think Hawk finds out that we just ganked our way into his private rooms? I'd go piss on the dude's pillow personally, but
Look for anything we can get usable DNA from. Just make it quick and quiet. Ha! Found a sample?
No, credit shit.
credit shit. Okay, there's a safe here somewhere. Yeah, yeah. We got all that money.
It's clean.
It's a plant.
It's a
The
plant.
cleaners don't dare touch treasures like this. We can get some skin cells from the dust. It's probably contaminated, though. We should find another sample. No DNA, but looks like Hawk's been trying to crack KG's gray box. Looks like he's missing something. He hasn't cracked the encryption yet.
Holographic interface. Won't find a sample here.
We can probably get Hawk's DNA off the data pack. He seems to have obsessed over this. But I'm not sure there's enough. Let's keep looking.
No hair, no skin flakes.
The housekeepers must be thorough. Empty. Too bad. A cigarette butt would have been a good source. Not a great saliva sample, but it's still useful. That should do it. Let's get out of here.
I like killing them on the way in, actually. I probably shouldn't have gone this route. But it's kind of cool that they give you different options.
There he is. All you need to do is keep him talking long enough for me to get a voice print. Pull out the charm on this one, Shep. Whenever you're ready. After you.
Miss Gunn, good to see you. That scene at the door hasn't soured your evening, I hope.
There's always someone gunning for people like you and me.
Yes, that's true. I'm glad you understand.
Frankly, I'm surprised your security isn't tighter. It's a ballsy move opening your front door like this.
Yes, I suppose it is. Hopefully it sends the message that I don't fear anyone stupid enough to step up to me. People these days want comfort, entertainment.
I still want to kick this
love.
dude's ass now.
They don't see that
Like,
the
I actually
galaxy
want
is
to now.
fragile. They only have to worry about simple luxuries. Why? Because people like me and you are doing the terrible things that keep the galaxy spinning. This party is for us, the cleaners, the support structure for the galaxy's gleeful delusions of peace. May there always be a market for the things we do.
Applause? Really? For this tool? Alright.
I said get him talking, and you got him talking. We've got enough
And
of a
you
voice
got him.
sample. Let him
And
go.
you got him talking.
Enjoy the party, Miss Gunn.
Let's go crack that voice scanner.
Yeah, now I'm gonna bust into your safe, bitch. All of it. The whole safe. Every bit of it. I want all your shit.
That got it. The barrier's down.
Password required. Voice ID accepted. Welcome, Mr. Hawk. DNA identification affirmed. Welcome, Mr. Hawk.
That did it.
I'll check for security cams. Go ahead and get dressed.
Hey, you know, T-Verse, I'm also thinking, because I obviously don't know this girl, and you're obviously keen on her. If you think she's amazing, then she's amazing. Sometimes they turn you down once to see if you'll try, to see if you'll keep trying, to see if it's worth it. You know? Hard to get. Hard to get is a good thing, because that's a girl who's not just going to lay down at the first request. You know what I'm saying? You certainly don't want that. Well, I mean, maybe you want it in the moment, but in the long run, fuck no. God, it's going to come back to bite you in the ass. Someone who's actually worth having, a little bit of hard to get, a little bit of, well, we'll see. A little bit of, I think being friends is good enough. Don't approach me like that again. Until you hang around and you still show that this person has value to you. Person wants to be valued. The girl wants to be treasured. She also wants someone who can make a nest. Meaning that you got to be willing to go out and gather the twigs and the leaves to provide a place where she can feel secure, and that's her emotional state and everything else, right? Once again, I can't follow my own advice, but I know this is the truth, what I'm telling you. So, as disappointing and like, oh my God, my life is over, I get the feeling, but it's not necessarily that. It may be, and maybe it's true. Maybe she's got her eyes on somebody else. Maybe she's doesn't have time for that. Maybe she's in a phase of her life that will change a week from now. You don't know what the other person's going through, though, right? You know what I'm saying? So don't quit. Don't quit. Not that you would, but no. Hard to get isn't necessarily games. Head games are manipulation. Head games are the funky shit that girls do just to fuck with your feelings because it gives them a sick, twisted sense of pleasure because they were abused as a little girl or something. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about someone who turns you down once to really see where you're at. No one can really know where you're at until you show them. You show them enough of yourself, and then if they still reject that, then if you were to get into a relationship somehow with that person and they didn't feel the same way towards you that you felt for them anyway, then what the fuck would it be worth? It's got to be a two-way street. God, I just experienced every bad example going against everything I'm just saying with my ex. I mean, man, it was financial, it was emotional, it was all kinds of horrible bad shit. And I don't think there was enough of the getting to know you part up front. Although we hooked up just like that. Oh, we thought it was love, and it probably was. But then it got toxic, and then it got into a lot of other things, you know. But initially, someone not brushing you off. I mean, it depends on how, you know, she turns you down. As far as like, you know, that's not an option, and it's not going to be. You know, if it's just straight cut and dry like that, well, that's one thing. But if it's a no, let's, you know, just be friends, or no, this isn't right now, and this and that, and blah blah blah. But she's still open to you keeping in touch with her and all this and that. You know, and she knows where your interest is at, and if she still allows that, if she's still open to that, then it's obvious either she's playing games or she wants to see what is she worth to you? What's her value to you? Is she worth the effort? Is she worth a little trouble? Is she worth a little patience? If she tells you no later on down the line, are you going to get pissy about it, or are you going to respect her? She might want to know these things, and so that's just common sense. You know what I mean? So, not necessarily games. Like I said, I wasn't there. I didn't hear the conversation, obviously.
Could get this out through the door.
But sometimes the initial no isn't a be all end all. It's no for right then, but then later on she might respect you more for it because you're willing to pursue her. But if you can do it respectfully, then she might really, really, really appreciate that.
Hawk has good taste.
If you don't turn her on, you don't turn her on. You know, and vice versa. A girl may really like you, and if she doesn't turn you on, you know, you may be nice about it. You're not a bad person, so you'll be considerate about it, and you'll try to spare her feelings, but you got to kind of let them know that I'm just not feeling this, you know? I don't like you that way. You don't make me wet, you know? I don't need a tissue when I look at you, you know, type of thing. If you've ever had to tell someone else that or whatever. And if that's the vibe you got from a girl, then okay. And well, you, wouldn't be any point being with her in the first place.
Everything's valuable to someone.
That's the difference between a girlfriend and a friend, right? It's the one that you're sleeping with or messing around with, fooling around with. That's really the only difference. I don't know.
Eyes are following me.
Just my 2 cents, which isn't worth much. So I'll say that up front.
Impressive. Not sure what it is though. I could still get money for something like this, even outside the alliance.
Actually, I think Shogun probably has well, yeah. Shogun probably has better advice than me.
How did Hawk get Lady Liberty's head? Damn you, Hawk.
I do know that women want respect, though. I do know that.
A model of the colony.
Any woman that's respectable
It's like
wants
touring
respect
Titanic, the way I
and also wants to be valued. So catering isn't exactly what I was getting at, but I might be guilty of doing that with a girl. So I guess that's fair. That's not really what I was referring to. I was really referring to showing a girl that she's actually worth the effort of pursuing her. Like hey, you want to bang? No. Okay, then. Well, that's no kind of approach to anybody that's going to mean shit anyway. You know what I mean? And I'm sure it wasn't like that, so.
That's a Casa Locust. No, the Casa Locust. The gun that killed 2 presidents.
Right. If she's still open to communication and she didn't friend zone you or whatever. I mean, if you're just trying to get in her pants and she said no,
These?
This looks interesting.
you won't be worrying about this shit 2 weeks from now anyway. But if it's a girl who you legitimately liked and see where it goes type thing, like I said, that doesn't necessarily mean it's dead. And I'm not trying to create false hope. I'm just saying sometimes those are the best girls. Those are absolutely the best girls. The ones that don't just jump on a mattress just because they're asked to. You know, that actually have some sense of self-worth and say, I'm worth having, so let's see if I'm really worth having to this person. That's all I'm really trying to say. And I think that's fair, but like I said, what do I know?
Oh my god. There it is.
If it takes longer than 2 dates to what? To get in bed? I don't think that's true. I think any girl who makes you wait longer than that is probably worth having. Unless you're just trying to bang. If you're just trying to bang and that's the depth of your emotional endeavors, then okay, well that's fair. That's what you know. Anything more than that is, I guess you could say a waste.
Really you'd get through anyway.
You know me. I don't like.
But if you're looking to settle, or you're looking to find somebody that's actually worth being with more than just physical attributes, you know what I mean? I think it depends on what you're looking for too, right? Shogun, you think that is that fair? Depends on what you're after.
Going to die screaming.
No!
Have I got
Shoot
your
this dude's
attention?
pottery. If it takes longer than 2 days, it's a lost cause. Well,
Kill them.
We've got company. Going silent. You got it.
Taking heavy fire!
Deploying combat drone!
oh, it wouldn't let me stealth. It didn't. Oh wow, it didn't let me stealth. Oh well, that's my fault, I guess. Oh my God, Shogun gets so plastered that they have to fucking get you to the ER and hold your hair back while you throw up. And if they don't, then they're not worth it. Oh my God. Wow. See, this. Oh wow, I'm getting destroyed right here. I told you we got here too early, but this is ridiculous. You're gonna get me in slow mo, and then as soon as I come out of it, everything that's on the other side of the map has already hit me. That's not how slow. Well, that's fine. This isn't that hard. I don't know what's wrong here. They're just not missing. And they're all... Bitch! Oh, fuck off! You're dead. It's targeting me on the other side of the map. Got it now. Oh god, that cooldown is for fucking ever.
I've lost contact.
Here they come.
Oh, I gotta reload now? You waste my whole power, so I have to reload. Well, that's cool.
You got it.
Got it now.
Now you see me.
Watch out.
Ha! Eat it. Checking blueprint.
Nice.
There's a landing pad to the east. Let's get out of here.
Joker,
That was
bring
ridiculous.
the shuttle in now.
There's no ammo here? Really? No ammo. Nobody dropped any ammo. Oh, that's crazy. Wow. Wow. One clip. Well, that sucks. I'll be back in a second, guys. Give me 1 minute. Easiest, but somewhat at least you admit it's embarrassing, Shogun. It's so wasted, but they have to take care of you. If they don't, you're not worth it. Wow. Yeah, too bad I can't give this ammo to Kasumi too with an SMG. Let's see, speaking of SMG, take a look at this thing.
Moving to cover. Going silent.
Well, that thing's shooting through the wall. Nice. Oh, nice clip that you got there.
Going dark.
Stuck? Ah, you can be stuck all you want, bitch. What's up with that? Never had this happen before. Not really making a difference, but... That's so beautiful. That's some Fallout... That's where Fallout 4 got it from. That's where they got it from. A little mini nuke.
Cloaking.
Right through the heart.
Cloaking.
In the nuts. In the nuts. What's up, Toaster? Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna look around a little bit then. It's just him.
Damn it! We have to find another way.
No, we have to find some loot, then find another way. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the order of things. That's the plan till dinner. That sounds solid. Straight up legit right there. Okay. Nice. That's already what, 20 grand we've gotten from here? Close to it anyway. Nice. Shit, I'm fully loaded now.
There they are. I see them. Moving to cover. Mark my target.
Bitch.
Going dark.
Fuck! I can't duck? Wow, it took me out of duck and a half duck.
Going dark.
Bitch. Damn, those are all the big mechs. This motherfucker's got like, well, I don't, it's hard to fight 2 of them. Much less 20. Oh, that's crazy.
We've got. Now you see me.
Wow.
It'll take heavier weapons than that to blow those tanks.
Oh, I could have killed them all with that, huh?
That got it.
I think I could have killed them. Why did I not use the environment right there? Bad gaming, guys. Bad gaming. I'm glad he didn't send all those bitches out at once. The engineer's gone. I'm loving this stealth bonus, damage bonus. Loving that damage bonus.
Now you see me. Now you see me.
Aha! I hope this doesn't kill me. a beautiful explosion. Where's this bitch at? Oh. Nice! That little ninja move she does actually works.
How'd you like that?
How'd you like that? If y'all wonder where I get that from, that's where I get it from. How you like that? Especially after they've killed you 19 fucking times and you finally get them. How do you like that? Bitch. Fuck.
Shields are down.
Nice. Gotta love the Mantis sniper rifle, man.
We can use this.
Nice. They do have upgrades. Nice. Forgot about that.
I'll take care of this myself.
Here they come.
Engaging hostiles.
Focus! I'll tear you apart! Check your screens!
Nice. How's that feel, bitch? Bitch. Fucking ammo anywhere. Thought there was more than that right here. More enemies than that, right? Guess not. This is the end. Okay, well, whatever. I'll take it. Another 1,800 credits. I'll take that. I think there's some salvage around here that I'm missing. There's a piece of salvage. It's worth money. Is this it? Yes, sir. Okay. If that's not it, that's pretty close. Okay, it's all about sniping time now. Sniping time, y'all. I just sit right here in the middle. As long as I don't move, it should be alright. And not come up out of cover right when I'm about to get hit in the face with a fucking missile. Yeah,
Could have done this the easy way, Gold.
Allow me to show you the hard way.
Up ahead.
well, I didn't come out of cover, so...
Lay down your weapons.
Aha!
Got your friend, Kasumi. You're doing this for love?
Sure thing.
Ow, 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 ow. That was stupid.
Look straight ahead. On. Go inside. Shields down. Going down.
Even if you escape, I'll scour the galaxy for you.
Stop reloading!
See me. Nice. Here you go.
Wow, shield's all the way back up again? Okay.
Coming from the right. Look behind. As good a place as any.
Your fucking pistol. Fuck you, pistol. I don't want you equipped. Ever again. He's down.
Now you see me. Sure thing.
Careful, men. Want to keep her bit safe. Heck.
Full shield.
That's a lot of missiles all at once.
I can take down the shield.
On our right. Shepard, I need a clear path to the gunship. Take out these guards. Going silent. Here we go. Going dark. Clear out the guards. I'll take up the shields on the gunship.
Nice. Yeah, fuck you, pistol. You like that?
Here we go.
We'll be a ninja about it. I gotta see get this. Oh.
Shields down. Let's tear that thing apart.
That looked like a painful landing, but kind of sexy at the same time.
Look right.
Lock the shields.
You're running faster than I can turn my fucking gun in slow motion. Are you fucking kidding me? Fucking Solarian.
Now you see me. Can't get there.
Now I'm mad.
Now you die in pieces.
You just shot, what, how many missiles? All at once? Out of your... Bitch?
Hostile contact. Target is closed.
Shot thing. Coming from the right.
No one escapes from the Hawk.
Now you see me. Shot thing.
I lost contact.
No shields.
On it.
Your eyes will
Tried to get me right there.
the open market.
Look left. I see them. Cloaking. Shot thing. On my screen. Now you see me.
A, what hit me couldn't have killed me anyway. B, I don't think I got hit. But, alright. But whatever, man. I guess the game says so, so what can I do about it? Just be made dead when I'm not dead, but be made dead anyway. So I have to start all over when the thing had that much health. Fuck off, man.
Shields have failed.
Lay down your weapons.
Go straight ahead.
You're doing that a lot. You're doing that a lot.
Can't get there. Here we go.
Bitch.
Now you see me. That had to hurt. Here they come. Can't do that.
What did you tell your friends, Kasumi? You're doing this for love?
Oh, wow. I didn't think he was allowed to pussy out again right there. That's crazy. You see that?
They're coming from the front.
I don't care. Give me this dick. Give me this dude's gun shit. Wow.
Going dark.
Taking fire.
Here we go. Shot in. Now you see me. Lost my target.
Fuck you. Fucking lizard. Why waste a bullet on a lizard? Just crush its head, right? Okay, I know there's med kits around here at least. Quick 400 or 500 credits, right? Well, that was interesting. At least we got the locust. Right?
Kasumi, if you're seeing this, it's because I'm dead. The
information we found is all here. It's big, Kasumi. If the Council ever got wind of this, the Alliance could be implicated. Kasumi, I encrypted the information to keep it safe. And I uploaded the encryption key to your gray box, so no one could get the whole package. But if I'm dead, and if anyone knows about this, then I've made you a target, my love. I'm so sorry.
Keiji.
I know you, Kasumi. You'll want to keep these memories forever. But you don't need some neural implant to know I'll always be with you. Please, Kasumi, destroy these files. There's nothing more I can do to protect you.
I can't do that. This is all that's left.
Goodbye, Kasumi. I love you.
Maybe? Sounds a little bit like it, doesn't it? Okay, so if you keep the gray box, you put her life in danger. Like, why would that be the Paragon thing? Keep the gray box because I'm so sensitive to your emotions that I want to see you die just to protect your little old misplaced emotions over a dead person. Come on, man. I mean, I'm telling you, fucking Paragon is mindless, indoctrinated. It really is.
Hawk knew you had the cipher. I'm sure others do too. It's only a matter of time
Like
before
Cerberus.
someone finds you and the secret gets out.
You're right. I know. I just... It feels like I'm losing him. Again.
You have to do this, Kasumi. You know that.
Gomen nasai, Keiji-san.
She kept some of it, though. You know she did. Fuck! I missed 6,600 somewhere. It was probably like 3,600 and 3,000 or something. Yeah, I missed credits. Remember I said you get like 60,000 for this DLC, and I missed. Son of a bitch. Oh well. My bad, I guess.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Where's Dr. Michelle? Where is she? Armor piercing. Yeah. Yeah, bitch. Yeah. 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 Uh-huh. Yeah, I know. Uh-huh. Sniper headshot damage next.
How is our newest Turian crew member doing? His injuries looked painful.
He's a soldier. It'll take a lot more than that to keep him down.
There's something about him. I just want to hold him close and whisper.
She wants to hold everyone close.
I've been through a lot too, Kelly. Some of your therapy sounds perfect right now.
Someday we'll have to set aside some time and really talk. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
It's always nice chatting with you.
How the fuck do you take your commander seriously in a party dress? Like, I mean, seriously, man. Come on. Okay, fish aren't dead yet. That's a good sign. Fish have always died by now. Pretty much always. Sweats. 2 party dresses? Oh, a formal dress and a party dress, right? Your DLC people don't have upgrades, right? They don't give upgrades for the ship or weapons or any of that shit. You know, like Normandy shielding or tech damage, you know. I don't think they do.
People are talking out there.
Yeah, that's all you can do is just, yeah. Okay, I need to turn this shit in. Wait, hold on. Oh.
Commander.
At some point, I think you overhear one of the soldiers say something like, "Hey, your food tastes more like food and less like ass."
Calamari gumbo. Here.
Calamari gumbo.
I think I'll pass.
It's your loss. Anyway, thanks again. You really came through.
What is that? Asari stew? Calamari gumbo? No. No thanks. I'll pass. Just saying.
How may I help you, Commander?
I have a present for you, Doc.
Sarah's ice brandy? You didn't. Thank you. I always regretted not opening that original bottle when I still could. I won't make the same mistake again. Why don't we open this bottle right here?
Let's just get wasted.
You and
right here. Right now.
You crack open the bottle. I'll get the glasses.
I thought Alenko's biotic display might have broken Jenkins' back, but Jenkins pops up and yells, "That was awesome!" Oh, Jenkins. Soldiers like him make the Alliance great. Cerberus lacks the same enthusiasm.
To Jenkins, to Presley, and to Alenko.
May they never be forgotten.
Like, she winds up passed out. Scrumptious squid gumbo, yes. She's out. Old hot chocolates can't handle the brandy like she used to. Kasumi, I really wish they'd have had her play a bigger role in Mass Effect 3. I mean, she totally should have been a squad member. She really should have.
Morden's psych profile warned of hyper behavior, but he is like a hamster on coffee. He's going to be a very productive member of the team. Anyway, what's up?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Yeah, Samara. Yeah, why not? Why not include Samara? Exactly.
You will at 1/2 capacity.
I mean, you go through the trouble of giving Kasumi an amazing voice actress, a cool, quirky character, and interesting enough abilities to where she's not a liability. I mean, she can at least just do her thing. But, I mean, it's fun. Why not include her as a team member? I don't know. Well, I mean, the whole thing about she doesn't want to go on another suicide mission, you just write that in as an excuse not to include her in Mass Effect 3 is all they did, you know? At least that's the way it feels. Y'all like that background music right there?
Launching probe. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe away.
I'm gonna get all this right now.
Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away.
Do I have to stop at every planet? Apparently I do.
Probe launched.
Every single one. Why? I don't know. I can't explain it. Loot lust is even meaningless loot lust. It's my only excuse. I really don't have an excuse.
Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe away.
Okay. I don't know if we need to do all the Firewalker stuff, but Firewalker leads to Project Overlord, is that right?
Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away.
Launching probe. Probe away. Anomaly detected. Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe launched. Tripping on our sensors.
Yeah, we'll try it. Whatever it is. Nice. Looking around like, what kind of planet is this?
The ship is safe. We've run into the Geth far too often. I'm going to stay at the next site with Dr. Aloy. I think we'll be safer there.
You can't get up this, right? Okay. Where the hell am I going? Except for running into shit? Nice. I didn't see anything that resembled a bonus anywhere, but it makes you wonder if there might be some other hidden little credit stash somewhere or something. 15,000? And a new thing to roll around in? Yeah, I think so too. Really?
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
All right.
Only half our fuel remains. Launching probe. Probe away.
Let's see if there's any zero EZO on this. I don't think so. Oh, shit.
Probe away.
I'll take that though.
Launching probe.
One big one. There we go. That'll work. Mud, sweat, and spores. I'm liking the disruptor ammo. As good as armor piercing ammo is, you get armor piercing with your sniper. So I think it's like a 25% damage bonus to armor anyway. I think I'll save that. Save that too. I love the way that Maddox sounds. Pop, 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 pop. But yeah, I think armor piercing is probably better in 3. I don't know. You got a few things with armor that are nasty, like the Scions, and that's about it, really. Lots of shit has shields. Mostly human enemies with their stupid shields.
Tapping into Blue Sun's communication. Stay tight and look out for ambushes.
Squad Bravo, a shuttle landed near your location. Check it out.
Here we go.
You know, there's a lot of RPGs that would do well just to implement this type of design right here. The random rocks and trees and stuff. The sun's always got to have that trademark fade line to it, right?
Shot in the back and left to rot. That's definitely Vito's. Let's push ahead.
Command to Bravo, take a position. Likely these people are not runaways.
Come on, bitches. Come on, bitches.
Engaging target.
Ah! Almost got him. You shouldn't have done that. Fuck!
You bet.
Oh god, I love the... Oh, you gotta go with Assassin on this shit. You got to go with Assassin.
Affirmative.
Fucking beautiful, man. It likes it goes in and out of the There's not a single ammo drop anywhere on the entire map. Got to be fucking kidding. That's ridiculous. Nowhere. Alright, whatever. Why did it switch to my fucking pistol? That's ridiculous. I don't know why. I don't know why the game's... I really don't. Well, that's awkward.
Lost shields.
Not a single ammo drop. I killed 50 fucking enemies and not a single clip. No, man. You can't do that. Don't create a fucking system that your game doesn't support. Just don't do that. Just don't. That's not cool. Whatever.
Commander Santiago, if any of you retreat while the intruders are still alive, I'll kill you myself. Now get the hell back out there.
Vito. Sounds like he hasn't changed.
Sounds like he needs to get shot.
Glad to see you and I agree. I knew he was a sadistic bastard back when we started the Blue Suns. The Suns only got meaner after he staged his little coup 20 years ago. So yeah, we have a past.
We better get moving.
They're at the southern axis. All squads mass at the gatehouse. Now!
They know we're here. Bring it on, you son of a bitch!
Squad Charlie, Delta, mass at the gatehouse.
Zaid Masani, you finally tracked me down.
This is so stereotypical uber villain.
Company of bloodthirsty bastards behind me, ready to kill
Bloodthirsty
on
bastards.
my command.
Yeah.
Actually, take your shot. Give my men a reason to put you down like the mad dog you are. Again.
That's so bad. Like seriously, this sounds like a story Varric is telling right here. It's like, come on, man.
Burn, you son of a bitch.
You just signed your death warrant.
You like that?
What the hell are you doing?
Opening the gate.
Next time you're gonna blow something up, I want to know about it first.
Vito was confident. Had a lot of men. Now he's lost the home field advantage. If we keep up the pressure,
No, I don't think he has.
Alive.
You don't make a move unless I know about it first.
This is my mission. Remember that. I came here to kill Vito Santiago. You want my help on your mission? You better
It's
make
just
damn
blowing
sure
up in the
that
background.
man dies today.
All right.
He dies.
I don't care what else happens, as long as Vito swallows a bullet.
Fair enough. I can't buy a fucking ammo clip. Not a single ammo clip. I'm about to call glitch, man. Not one.
Help! We're trapped! We can't get to the gas valves to shut them off! The whole place is gonna blow!
Then leave. We'll distract the guards for you.
Vito's probably halfway to the shuttle docks by now.
I get why you want Vito dead, but is he really worth watching those people burn to death?
I'm not sticking around to watch. We stop to help these people and Vito gets away. And if he gets away, I'm blaming you.
Let's get moving before Vito gets away.
Glad you see it my way.
No! Help! No!
Leave. How about just leave? Oh, you need us to hold your hand to leave. Oh, okay. Well then, okay, go ahead and burn to death then. That's your choice. That's not on me. That's totally on you.
Understood. Be right there.
After you.
I can't buy a fucking ammo clip. Not a single fucking one. I will run out of ammo. I promise. I will run out of fucking ammo. This is ridiculous. They washed all the ammo clips out of. I might have to reload. Yeah, I might have to reload.
Concussive shot.
There we go.
Get down now. Get down.
Oh, what the fuck, man? Are you fucking serious? I think it's washed the ammo clips that are actually supposed to be there. Set ammo clips that they're supposed to. It took those away, and now it won't drop any. What kind of fucking what kind of glitch is that? I've never seen anything like this. No, this is a first. This is totally a first. Fucking games, man.
I'll take it.
Stop. 11 fucking rounds.
You bet. That one hit.
Firing an impact shot. Loud and clear.
There's no ammo anywhere on the map. No, there's none. They're all gone. They're all fucking gone. Alright. Well. I don't know what I have no idea what it's doing, man. This is not the game. That's not even the game. I know there's clips like sitting on ledges, at least a couple here and there, like at least one. Not to mention 4 or 5, but 0 and then 0 drops, and every enemy you kill 0 drops, 0 drops, 0 drops, 0 drops. Are you kidding me? How do you glitch that? How do you make that bad? Yeah, fuck Mass Effect 2. Like, seriously, man. Ugh, it's just bad. It's the best of the series. Fuck you. No, it's not. Who the fuck knows, man? Boo. That's just bad. I mean, you basically made powers almost irrelevant in the game, so it's all about shooting. And then And you create an ammo clip system that shouldn't exist in the game. Should have just kept it like Mass Effect 1. And then you break that. And then you break that. So, yeah, man, that's just bad.
Not a problem. I'm on it. Yeah. Grab me cover. Good shot. I'm on it.
They're still gone. It's like we needed to reload the entire area or something. I don't know, man.
Affirmative.
There's supposed to be like a clip here and one over there. You know, just one or two.
Firing an impact shot.
Engaging target. Clear the blast zone.
It's broke, guys. It's fucking broken.
That's interesting.
Easy enough. Yes. Engaging target. Press it. Melt that one.
Stop hiding behind these men and come fight me.
All gone. It's all the ammo's gone. There's no ammo in the game. I've never seen this before.
Sit down. That was pretty.
Affirmative.
What the fuck? No ammo anywhere. I've run through all 3 guns and haven't picked up a single clip. That's actually not possible. That's not possible. So yeah. What's up, Orc? How's it going, man?
This should come in handy.
Taking cover.
10 rounds. They have some bullets in here. Maybe there'll be something we can do.
Here they come.
Time to die.
Got it.
Not a problem.
Firing an impact
Affirmative.
shot.
Understood. Affirmative. I'm on it. Lost shield.
No ammo. No ammo. No, it took all the ammo out of the entire map. It's all gone. There's nothing. It won't drop any. It doesn't have any. It doesn't fucking exist. Can I reload by doing this? Just switch something and then switch it back. Nice. Okay. All right. I mean, that's all I've got to finish the. I gotta kill a fucking mech and 50 fucking guards with no ammo. How do you? No ammo. Not really sure how I'm gonna do this, man. Not gonna lie. Well, definitely need this. Save my sniper for last, maybe.
On our left.
You should have died when I shot you the first time.
Here we go.
My shields are down.
How did I get knocked out of fucking cover?
You got it.
Easy enough.
Start to clear.
Affirmative.
Firing concussive shot.
Enemy down.
On it.
You bet. Right there.
Here we go.
Friendly fire.
Hostiles incoming.
Right there.
Up to you. Here we go.
Not a problem. Yes. There we go.
Firing an
There
impact.
we go.
Understood.
You
Right
got it.
there.
Taking cover. Engaging
Oh, they're just gonna spam them? Oh, there's an ammo clip. Gotta go run and fucking get it.
Got it. This'll put him down.
Oh, there's no cover here? Oh, there's no cover there. There's no cover. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. No cover.
My shields are down.
Fuck you. Now they want to drop clips. We're done now, though. Well, that was interesting. Thought I was gonna have to do that without ammo somehow. Oh, I did have to do the first half of it without ammo. Various industrial bits. That's what it was called. That was the loot. Various industrial bits. Nothing.
Saeed, please. You know it was nothing personal, just business, I swear.
It's just business.
It was 20 years ago. Look at you. I did you a favor. Saeed, please. I'm gonna die here, man. Do something.
Try, you son of a bitch.
Right? First, you can't look back to watch the explosion if you're a badass. You're not supposed to look back. Well, I found extra credits to make up for the, yeah, most badass scene ever. There was a Borderlands, I think it was Borderlands 2. There was an achievement, is you had to like blow up, I don't know, it was like some airships or something that the enemies were using. So you had to blow them up, and there was an achievement for not looking back at the explosion. You had to literally face away from the camera and let it blow up, and then you got the achievement. It was the badass achievement or something. It was that was pretty funny. I don't believe you.
That Kasumi is an interesting addition to the crew. I can see why she's good at her work. She never reveals anything meaningful about herself. It's all on the surface. It'll be a challenge getting to know who she really is. Anyway,
Does Kelly really want to do everybody on the ship? Like, literally everybody?
it's always nice chatting with you.
I really think she does. All right, we got that out of the way. $100,000 credits. We need a lot more than that. We need like 500,000. I'm tempted to just go do a bunch of this type of shit. Could go get Jack. You're like, you're really chill, man. Like, she constantly needs a tissue. If nobody's seen the little, what do you call it, parody, the Skyrim parody, where I think it's Nazim. It's somebody, and he says, I think I need a tissue because I'm wet, and it's like a song, but it's got the Skyrim characters kind of dancing to it and talk. It's old. It's got to be what, damn near, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 years old. But God, it's funny. I need a tissue because I'm wet. If you haven't seen it, you gotta at least go see it once.
Launching probe.
Gotta be Ezo, yeah. There we go.
Probe away. Probe away. Probe launched.
You know, there's one thing I've never done in Mass Effect 3. It's gotten the Widow to 5 and then done a new playthrough and got the Widow all the way up to 10. Because once you've maxed out the level on the game, the enemies should pretty much stop scaling, right? And you can pretty much almost one-shot a Brute with a Widow. You can one-shot a Brute, actually, with a Widow 5. If you've got everything maxed out the way you're supposed to.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe launched.
Nothing here. That was kind of a waste of gas, wasn't it? I thought this one had like one of those little side missions that you just randomly find on a planet. Probably in here somewhere.
Probe away. Launching probe. Launching probe. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched.
Maybe just use this. Maybe. I don't think so, though.
Launching probe.
I was getting my ass beat with cracked out space cowboy and cracked out space cowboy. What is that from? Oh yeah, Kelly wanting to do everybody on the ship. Like literally she can't mention somebody on the ship without at least inferring that she wants to sleep with that individual. Garrus, Morden, well, except for Morden. I don't know that she didn't say much about Morden, but. Oh, Destiny 2, okay. Were you playing PvP? I was just about to ask. Yeah, PvP. Did they still have it to where You can take a level 1 shotgun and go into level 50 PvP and wreck with it because they scale it up to be more powerful than any other weapon in the game. That used to be a thing back when I was playing it. You could literally go in with a starting shotgun, like opening scene shotgun, and go into PvP like way, way later on. And they would scale it up to where you could just wreck shit. You could just destroy everything from like 80 yards. Like, see a motherfucker about to turn a corner and just hip fire, and if a pellet touched him, he died instantly. It was kind of ridiculous.
Anomaly detected. Probe away. Launching probe.
Good. Because they were like pellet snipers. It was so bad. And the lower level shotgun you had, the better. I mean, you could walk into the Crucible with some shit that you, some golden shit, like some epic, legendary, whatever shotgun, and then some dude walks around the corner with a level 1 shotgun and one-shots your ass.
Probe away.
And you might have to hit him 3 times.
Probe away. I have found something.
Are you playing the original Destiny, or so it's the original, or are you playing Destiny 2? Like, have they moved on from Destiny 1 and gone to Destiny 2, or is Destiny 1 still got a strong community and support, keeping out the hackers and all that? 'Cause I think I still have the original Destiny. I think I still have it. I never got Destiny 2. Totally plug that in and play it one day, man. Destiny 2, okay, I don't have it. Oh, well. Yeah, no. If you're playing Destiny 2 and that's where the community's at, then that's where it's at. I don't know why you'd abandon Destiny 1. You set it up as an MMO. Why not just roll with it? Why not just whatever content you added in Destiny 2, just slowly insert that into Destiny 1. You know, carry on the story and so on and so forth, but keep providing the same vaults, the same dungeon grinds, whatever you want to call them. Keep having those, and then add to them, and give the players more. And if old shit becomes obsolete, then level scale it to where it's not obsolete at lower levels, where it's still a challenge to get it, but you know it doesn't really matter. And then when you get to higher levels, you know, you grind the higher dungeons, or create a vault for each particular item and scale it up to max level, requiring the players to go all through the entire story and level up and even do a little grinding, you know? And then once they get to that level, go through the vaults in sequence and focus on the vaults that offer the particular gear which fits their particular build. That's legit. And if you want to offer a new weapon style or a new class later on, then you have 2 or 3 pieces of armor that fit that particular class, that kind of, you know, help that class excel, and 1 or 2 weapons, whatever, and then you create 4 or 5 more vault challenges for that. You can carry that on forever. I don't see why they don't, but I don't know that they should have moved away from Destiny 1, to be honest. I think they should have focused all their energies on just keeping that going. My opinion, though. Just my opinion. Exotics, yeah, that's what they called them. Yeah. That's what I meant by legendary. Oh, I miss these guys.
Mission objectives located. Gift dropship detected.
Wait a minute, wait. Destiny 2 is free to play? Like the game itself? What?
Warning. Geth forces detected.
Huh. And so if you're rolling without the exotics, you just have to have more skill because the exotics, of course, doing damn near, what, 80% damage over all the other weapons, right? Something like that. Well, that's different. Wouldn't have expected you to say it was free.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
I have shit aim, though. That's the problem. I have shit aim. I could lie and say I don't, but I do, so yeah. Well, maybe it's not shit aim, but it's not pro, MLG Gamer pro aim. Guys, hey, hey, what? Long time no see, man. How are you? Been a minute. Appreciate y'all coming over here to find us on Twitch. That's or coming back from Twitch. Either way. Nice. Well, I will say the Infiltrator's a bit easier than the Adept overall. I would say that. 2,500 credits. That was not worth the trouble. I could skip that shit from now on. Well, shit. Something tells me you're on borrowed time there, Shogun. Just saying. Ubot's been letting you make it for quite a while now.
Fuel at 1/2 capacity.
Hey, but we basically made $1,000. After our trip here, we made $1,000. So, guess we'll call that Geth incursion, huh? That's Project Overlord and all that other bullshit. Here, we'll go do this real quick. I'm back. That's dead in the water too. Okay. Wait, no. If they make your ghost a talking Rubik's, you have to solve it to get him to talk. So if you never bother to solve it, he never talks. That way you can decide for yourself. Right? Right? Huh? Huh? Is that a thing or what? I have not. I have not looked at Kingdom Come Deliverance. Well, no. I mean, I've seen. Actually, you know what? All I've seen about that game is mods for it on the Nexus, because it comes up as a game that they put out mods for, so I guess it's PC as well. Can't tell much about the game by the mods that are available for it though, so. Can you create your own character in that game, or are you stuck with like a set protagonist? That's actually a good question for me. Because if it's just an open world sandbox, blank slate type game, but you're sticking me with a particular character like Two Worlds 2, Two Worlds 2 would have done well to let you make your own character, like really your own character. But they stuck you with, I mean, you could change like a beard option on your character, and that was it. There was no sense that that was your character. For example.
Launching probe.
Hey, it's a set character, is it? Yeah, I probably wouldn't be a huge fan of that. I mean, I can't knock it without trying it, to be fair, but I can say pretty much up front that may or may not be probably not going to be my thing. But I mean, if it's a cool game with good gameplay and somebody's enjoying it, then hey, more power to them, because there's not too many of those games around these days, right? There was another one I was going to check out, and I forget what it's called. But it's kind of like a sort of, or at least I was looking at it, it's kind of like, the combat animations are wonky as shit, but it's sort of like a survival RPG. Big open world and this and that, and lots of things to craft, and you know, you've got encumbrance, like you got to carry around your backpack and your tent, you know, from what I understand, and all that. You got to survive in the cold, you know, watch what you wear, and so on and so forth. So you're not going to have a Fashion Souls type experience. You're going to have to walk around with your clunky shit, and it's going to show on your character, and that takes a little bit away from it, for me, if I just want to be brutally honest. I forget what it was called, but it was something of an indie type game, kind of an under the radar thing. Somebody had mentioned it, and I went and looked at it, and I said, well, as far as character creation, it's kind of lacking, and then the combat just looks silly. It's like NES shit. I mean, you're going back to Zelda, and the combat animations in Zelda, way back in the day, you get what I'm saying. Or even Oblivion, for example, they were actually a little worse than Oblivion. And I mean, we're in the 2020s now. You kind of got to do a little better than that. They've got software that'll make better animations than that for you. So, yeah. Anyway. Trying to remember what the name of that game was. It was, yeah, I basically, the gist of it, from what I got, was basically survival RPG.
Probe launched.
Outward? Oh, well, y'all got it immediately. Yeah, probably. And the graphics were very 2000, and the combat animations were very pre-2000, but overall it looked like the system that they had in place, you know, like for leveling and crafting and so on and so forth. And if you want to kind of combine sort of, because in a lot of survival games, you've got the hand with the bad axe with a really horrible angle that looks like you're looking at it through a magnified lens, and everything's just kind of off. And you chop the tree 3 times to get 3 sticks, and you need 19 sticks to fucking build your wall, and then you build 4 walls, and then you need this to build that, you know, those type of survival type mechanics. It looked like it had a bit of that. And if it didn't have that, the animations look like that. So it looked like an indie survival game with RPG elements, with, you know, this and that, blah, blah, blah. It could have been great for what it was. I don't know. But that turned me off a little bit. Yeah, Outward actually sounds right. I think so. But I mean, I'm also on the other side of that same coin. I'm wanting to give developers like that a chance, because maybe they don't have access to all the high dollar stuff to do all the motion cap and do all this other stuff, which can cost millions, plural, millions. You know, some of these games are taking like $250 million to like a epic blockbuster high dollar Hollywood movie and shit. I mean, it's ridiculous. So, you know, if you don't have access to that, I get it. But I've also seen some indie games like Bound by Flame, for example. If you've never seen or played Bound by Flame, you could probably pick it up for like $5 now, or $3 or something. On Steam, it may be $1 or $2 or something, you know. And the animations and the physics in the game were incredible. The stun, stagger, poise, and the move sets with your weapons, and the way that enemies reacted to getting hit, and you as well. And it was just a really cool system. It was actually really good. But they sunk everything into that. The rest of it was a next-gen game. It was an early PS4, Xbox One game, and the graphics were, they were barely Xbox 360. You know, the art style was okay and all that, but the way they carried it out, it just didn't have the polish. But that's fine. It was never full price either. It was $40 off the shelf, brand new. It was $40 out the box. And then it dropped sometime later, didn't get any credit. I actually made a video defending that game. I said, you've got a game like this, and this was, I want to say 4 or 5 years ago. This was during the epitome of all the AAA developers, and I say AAA with heavy quotes, AAA developers coming out with dog shit. Like, every game sucked at that point. Just about everything was just bad. And these guys tried to come out with something decent. It was a relatively short story. Not a horribly small game world. You know, you had your individual maps and stuff. There was loot to be had. Really cool character development system. Well, I don't say really cool. It wasn't exceptional. Wasn't exceptional compared to others, but it was good as, you know, other RPGs. It was okay. But the combat system was nice. It was actually really cool. It had some unique elements in it which you didn't find in other games. It had stuff from several different games. Kind of like if you took a Dark Souls and you took a... what else would I compare it to? It's a little bit bigger models on the screen than Dark Souls, so slightly different present. Like a Dark Souls 2, as far as the looks and stuff. The feel of it was Dark Souls, sorta, combined with Dragon's Dogma, maybe, if you put the two together. Just the collection of animations when you got knocked back or knocked down, and when you did the same to other enemies, and what it required to do that. I mean, you needed to augment your stuff with the ability to stun other enemies, or they would shield block you infinitely. You couldn't break their shield block. You had to have stagger, basically. And, you know, there was a certain amount of poise for every... It was actually just really cool. Really, really cool.
Launched.
Outer Worlds. I've only had one person tell me anything good about it. Just one. It's not that I don't trust him. He likes a lot of the same games I like. Evans, Justin. He's in the stream a lot. He liked it, but I haven't heard anything good coming back from it except for pre-game Metacritic ratings before the game even got seen or played. How the fuck can you even trust those? People actually still look at that shit now, and I'm like, how brainwashed? Why would you even look at a Metacritic score on any game anymore, ever? The shit that they give 8.5, 9.5, and 10s and shit like that to is trash. It's absolute garbage. Like almost all of it, you know. But yeah, there's something that who was it that did? It was Obsidian, right? Obsidian made that, and that was like it was kind of like their next attempt to kind of use as much Fallout type stuff as they could without, you know, just a copyright infringement. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of how it was played off to be, and it turned out being nothing of the sort. It was like playing Fallout New Vegas. This is from what I understand, and from what I've seen, I haven't seen anything to dissuade me from this. Is from what I saw of the game, any footage and any gameplay and any reviews and everything else I've seen of it, it's like playing Wacky Wasteland in Fallout New Vegas without any of the seriousness of the story, with all the juvenile immaturity and with all the lack of story. If you can imagine Fallout New Vegas with no storyline whatsoever, no Mr. House, no factions, no nothing. You just wander around the wasteland and look for the next goofy ass weapon, which makes no sense. So you can shrink your enemies and you know, it's like the only weapon available to you is that shit that they gave you in Nuka World in Fallout 4. If you can imagine playing Fallout 4 with only Nuka World weapons, you know, fucking paddle balls and shit like this. What the fuck? I mean, come on, man. I don't know. I'm not even gonna try because I'm so disenchanted from everything I think and see, all my prejudgments of the game. It would be hard to give it a fair shake. It really would. And that's a shame because that was Obsidian's chance. You are on the tail end of Bethesda throwing away one of the premier game franchises in video game history. And Bethesda threw it away because they sucked on purpose. That's how bad it was. How the fuck do you not take advantage of that? How do you not take advantage? How do you not? All Outer Worlds had to be was a space Fallout or something. That's all they had to do was go back to the original formula, which made Bethesda buy the IP in the first place, and just do that. And they just couldn't do any part of that. And from the graphics and from the and all the stuff that I've seen, they put the money into it. Why would you invest in something you know is going to fail? What? That's just stupid. And now literally you're just stupid. And that's to me what Outer Worlds is. It's just stupid. Like, it just makes no sense. How they did not take advantage of Bethesda. As much as anyone would like to knock Bethesda off the hill, they didn't get a chance because Bethesda did that kamikaze dive off the hill head first, screaming, "I suck," and beating on their chest all the way down the fucking hill. Fallout 4, Fallout 76, Skyrim, which you can only credit modders for Skyrim. Skyrim has no value whatsoever in and of itself. It's just an open platform for modders to go in there and throw boobies and all kinds of other stuff to try to fix what Bethesda never bothered to do. Come on, man. Like, seriously. Bethesda gave up the Ghost willingly, on purpose. I don't know why. I don't know why you would do that. I guess they just got tired. I guess it was artist fatigue, where they just had no creative juices whatsoever anymore, and they knew they couldn't make a game anymore. So they passed it off to other studios. Which is, actually, the way they were going, thank you. Because nobody could do any worse. It only gets better from there, Kind of saw BioWare go in the same direction, to be honest. That's another story. A remaster of Oblivion until you come up with a good, solid Elder Scrolls 6. 6, right? Yeah. Elder Scrolls 6. Until you come up with a good Elder Scrolls 6, a solid, meaty, nice rendition of that. No. Go back to fucking Morrowind. You can go back farther than that if you want to, but at least go back to Morrowind and give that the facelift that it deserves. And give it some combat like Dragon's Dogma. Give it some fucking graphics like Skyrim. Skyrim Remastered was nice. It was actually really nice. Like, you didn't need to add a lot of modding shit to the overall environment in the enhanced, whatever they called it, the next gen Skyrim. when they remastered and gave it the facelift and gave us what they promised in the first place, which you couldn't have on last gen consoles because we didn't have it yet. The 360 couldn't handle that shit. You needed the Xbox One. You had to have the PS4 for that. But when you looked at the plants, all of a sudden they looked like that shit that we saw in 2010 when they were advertising Skyrim. That was the engine they were running it on. Oh, and now we actually got to see it. That's fine. They got to sell us what they promised us the first time, the second time. But we had to buy it twice. Some of us bought it 3 or 4 times, right? And whatever, you know, it's a money grab. Okay, that's fine. No respect for that, but they got what they wanted out of it. They got enough money to run and leave that stinking pile of intentional shit to somebody else. And so now you go back and you remaster Morrowind, then you go back and you remaster Oblivion, then you go back and you remaster Fallout 3, and if you could get Obsidian off your dick sack, go back and remaster New Vegas, and I would package Fallout 3 and New Vegas together and do what the modders did and call it Tale of Two Wastelands, because that's what the players obviously want. You don't go through the trouble of making a fucking 100,000 mods for something unless that's what you want. That shit takes time and effort, man. That shit takes work. You gotta work at making mods. That shit, it's not easy. Until you really, really, really know what you're doing. But that's a lot of work getting to where you know what you're doing. So either way you look at it, those people earned all that. Well, if they went through all that trouble to make Tale of Two Wastelands, why wouldn't you go back and remaster the originals and then publish that shit? And you know what? You don't publish it on the same engine. You publish it on the Creation engine. Because I'm sure that was bought along with Bethesda and everything else, all their IPs and all that shit, ZeniMax and whatever else. Okay, so now that you've got it, you take that same Creation engine, go back and restructure the animation file system completely, whatever, right? But you go back and you do that, and you know what you do? When you remaster Morrowind on a new engine, guess what all those modders that made 130 fucking thousand mods for Morrowind, guess what they do again? They go remake all of them. And you know what you've done? You breathe that much life back into your game. That's all you have to do. And Morrowind and Oblivion are actually quality, worthwhile RPGs. Skyrim's not even an RPG. It's just a blank canvas. But you take Morrowind and you take Oblivion, real fucking games, leave Skyrim the fuck alone. It's had 18 fucking remasters anyway. Leave that shit alone. Go back to Morrowind and remaster that. And you completely regenerate it on a brand new engine. And guess what everybody does? The community goes batshit crazy. They already love it. And new generation players who never played the original because it was too dated and it didn't have 3D isometric fucking graphics with volumetric lighting and blah, blah, blah. Well, then you give it all that. And then you let the modders go in and have their fucking field day with it. Give them the creation kit, give them the same stuff, and let them have a field day with it. You don't have to make a remaster of Oblivion for another 3 or 4 years. And then when you do that, you don't need to come out with Elder Scrolls 6 for another 3 or 4 after that. That gives you over a decade to work on a new game and come up with something that has some kind of substance or value to where it's not a smoking, piling piece of overrated, hyper overrated bullshit. That's all you have to do. Will they do it? I don't know. But that's what they need to do.
Rogue launched.
Hey, Blue, what's up, man? Hey, I didn't see you there. Don't have high hopes for Starfield. I don't either. Even though it's been in development for a long time. In other words, why would you disrespect the Elder Scrolls by working on Starfield all this time and then go sell your company anyway because you suck? Why would you do that? Why would that just make how can you have hope for that game? Maybe it's going to be amazing. I don't know. Space-based games like that, unless they're like some kind of like, you know, combat sim or there's some kind of strategy, real-time strategy, what do they call them, RTSs? Unless it's something like that, I don't know that you have a whole lot of success with that. Is it Bethesda putting their nuts in Obsidian's face and saying, this is how you do a space RPG? And if it's that kind of move, it's probably going to suck anyway. Doesn't mean it will, but hold on. Give me a second, guys. Hello? Yeah. What's up? Where? Where? guys. Hey, enough bitching about that. Sorry, I guess I got off on a rant, but I did, Blue. Yeah. That's exactly what I'm doing. I said I had unfinished business with my sniper rifle. Bad news. I gotta go. I gotta get out of here. In fact, I gotta be somewhere in 35 minutes at the most. So I'm gonna do that. I apologize. Hey, at least we got in a little bit. For those of you that just got here, my bad. Please don't let that turn you off. I'm sorry, I do have to go. In fact, I really don't have time to even sit here and talk about how I need to go, but I'm feeling like a dick, even though I haven't done anything wrong. I meant to stay all day for the stream. I thought I was supposed to be somewhere at around maybe 7 or 8 tonight, but now I've got to be there at just after 4. So, all right, it's about 1:45 right now. So I can't even go take a shower. I've literally got to go throw pants on and get out the door. I love you guys. Just I'll try to get back on later tonight, maybe. At least we got the hate Bethesda speech out of the way for disrespecting us as gamers and then selling out like the pigs that they are. I'll try to see you guys. I'll stream tomorrow either way. If I can't get back at a reasonable hour tonight, then I'll stream tomorrow. All right. I'll try to do that. And for those of you who just showed back up after a long time, like Gauze, good to see you. I hope you guys have, well, it's the end of the weekend here. And for some of you, it's probably already Monday. But for those of you that it's still Sunday, just enjoy the rest of your weekend and have a good one. And T-Verse, keep your head up, man. When it looks like this, that means it's always dark before sunrise, right? So hang in there, dude. It's not always the way that it looks. I will catch you guys later. I'm going to get out of here and love you. Peace out. And I will see you. I'll try to see you guys tonight. I'll try to, if I can get back in like 10, 11, 12, something like that, maybe pop on for a couple hours. And if not, then I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? Either way, y'all take it easy and have a good week ahead of you. If I don't see you tomorrow, take care and stay safe, and I'll catch you guys later. Adios, everybody. And thanks for everything.